What's going on, everybody? I hope you're all having a fantastic day. So I want to start doing a mini series right here where I'm going to be soloing every single Act 7.4 boss. And so we're starting here with 7.4.1 on this Guillotine 2099. So the main note on her is that she takes 90% reduced damage unless you have a shock on the opponent. So knowing me, the best way to do this is with Hulkbuster, because she's a Guillotine 2099. She'll get her invisibility cloak if you don't knock her down. And since Hulkbuster applies the shocks with his heavy and can knock her down all at the same time, I figured he was the perfect counter, and well, yeah, he pretty much is. So right now, I got my special 2. I'm just waiting for her to block so I can charge in. Right here, I get it. Throw the special 2. You can see her health just go down. And now we have a bunch of passive shocks on her as well, so we can just heavy attack her. Remember, this is like a 600,000 health Guillotine, and she just went down with ease. I start getting clipped at the end, but it doesn't matter because the shocks are enough to take her down. So that's probably the easiest boss of here. But the next one right here, the Dark Hawk, isn't too much harder either. If you have any good Cosmic Champion, any champion with a really high prowess, you should be able to finish this fight just easily. So right here, where I'm using Null because, I love Null. This was also before I got him awakened. I used my generic Awakening gem from Abyss on Null recently, so I would have started out with extra Living Abyss charges on the opponent, but that's not the big matter here. Right now, you can see we're building up the Furies, and then when you evade or use a Dexterity, you convert them into a permanent prowess. So basically, this entire fight is just about building up those prowess, launching your special attacks, and Dark Hawk will go down eventually. And what you want to do is throw a special attack, most preferably a special 2, just because you're going to get the most damage out of that. So right here, you see my special 2 did like some alright decent damage. Only took him down about 88% though. But that's fine because we only had 5 of the prowesses, and we're just going to be building those up as the fight goes on. So it's kind of a long fight, kind of a boring fight, but you will get it done eventually. It's just not, it's not the most fun fight, I won't lie. But seeing your damage go up off the special 2 is kind of satisfying, and, you know, it's Null, so I love using him no matter what. So the annoying thing here is that my Living Abyss charges also do not convert into armor breaks in this fight, which is really annoying because if they did, we'd be getting like a ton of more damage. So it's fine, but right here we're going to do our second special 2, and you can see the damage has already gone up wildly. So that one took him down about 30%, whereas the first one only took him down 12. So likely we're only going to need one more special 2 and then maybe a special 1. So yeah, other great counters to this fight would be like Hercules, Cosmic Ghost Rider would be a beast for it. Who else? We got, you know, you could use like Corvus would probably be great as usual, just build up the special 2s. And yeah, just any big cosmic damage dealer would be really good for this. Even someone like Shang-Chi, if you build up your charges and then just launch a massive special 2, it should be good enough. So this is almost the end of the fight here. We're up to 18 charges now, and just kind of building up to a special 2 for whatever, because I know that's going to kill him no matter what now. So we are a few seconds away here, right at the special 1, and we're going to get ready for the next fight. But first, we got to see how much damage the special 2 does. So yeah, 67,000 first hit was definitely enough to put him away. So that was the 7.4.1 Dark Hawk boss, and now we are going to move on to the final boss, which is, in my opinion, the hardest of all the 3, and that is the 7.4 Ultrons. Alright, so for this fight here, I decided to use Apocalypse, and now with my recent acquisition of Strife, this fight is very, very quick compared to without him, because without took about like 7, maybe 7 minutes, probably less though. But with him, it takes nearly like half the time. So what you see here is that, well, I can't speak. Ultron has the protection on him. So that means that you need to knock him down in order to disable it and do some actual damage. And also another reason I love using Apocalypse for Ultron is because he has those guaranteed evades so that you always know when it's going to happen. There's no stress, so you can throw a medium attack into the evade and then immediately hold block so that you can parry him. It's just a really nice way, like right there. It's just really easy to predict and build up those anti-evade charges, what I call them. So you see I already have 40 on him. So very good counter for all Ultrons, in my opinion. Only annoying part is when you get some of those up, he won't evade every time, and that's when it starts to get a little bit less reliant. But up until like 40, you should have like a guaranteed evade. But I also threw the concussion on him, so he does going to have a lot less chance. Right here, we just throw both our special attacks, so we have both the sets of debuffs going. Of course, no poison because he's a robot and he's poison immune. But still, this should be more than enough damage, especially with Strife now, because we can build up the damage on our special one just every single time. That last one was about 5,000. This is about 5,900. And you're going to see that ever slowly we are going to take him down. So you're going to see the special one damage continue to grow. You're going to see those evade charges continue to grow, so he's hardly going to evade us anymore. Only thing we need to worry about in this fight is making sure we knock him down before launching our special ones so that we don't get limited damage from the protection. Now, this special one's doing 6,700, which is great. It's going up by about 800 or 900 each special one, which is very nice. It'll get up there eventually. But, yeah, right here you see I'm just, like, heavy locking in the corner because there's no reason not to. But, yeah, with Apocalypse, this fight is just kind of easy. It's a little bit slow, like I said, but it'll get the job done. And I know people are going to be like, well, why not just use Magneto? Because, obviously, he could destroy this in, like, a few seconds. But the thing is, Apocalypse is just so useful for the entire path. He's one of those champions that's just is so good for everything. He might not be able to kill like robots consistently like Magneto can, but he's so much better for the all-around fight than Magneto is. Like, he can clear a path much easier. So I'm saying if you have like Apocalypse Cable in your quest, and then you use like 3 other champions, one of them gets really low, and you get to the boss module, you just switch out the one that's really low, put in Strife, and then you're good to go for any boss fight, because then you have the huge damage off Apocalypse. So as you can see, he is down. We're going to throw one more heavy attack just to ensure that that protection is down, and this special one should put him away. So thank you guys for watching this one, and I will be getting these 7.4.2 bosses ready, and also the Act 7.4 completion. So that's all for now, and I'll see you in the next one.